Hey everybody, happy Monday morning. And I'm just going through a few emails, people who are responding to my Sunday night mail that I sent out last night. And I spoke this week about the need to uncover your blind spot. You know, what is that one thing that you're not even aware of that's holding you back from future growth? And a lot of the responses that have been coming back are saying, yeah, Grant, thanks so much. I know what my blind spot is. It's like, no, you don't. You know, if you know what it is, it's not blind. If you know what is holding you back, that's what I call the pebble in your shoe. It's that irritating little stone that you know is there and we don't stop to take it out of our shoe. And we know that it's holding us back. We just haven't addressed it yet. The blind spot is something you're not even aware of. And just to give you an example, I was coaching a lady last week and we were having a great conversation, and eventually she sat back in the chair and she said, Grant, what am I missing here? Like, something doesn't make sense. There's something I'm not seeing. And that was like a moment of gold for me, because in a coaching session, when the coaching student realizes that there's something they're not seeing and the coach can see it quite clearly, that's where real progress gets made. And so I wrote this article saying, like, maybe we need to be seeking out what our blind spot is. And we as human beings, we can spot blind spots in others. And this whole concept of the blind spot, it comes from the Johari Wonder. If you don't know what the Johari Wonder is, go and Google it. But it's a model that looks at how we interact with others and how we interact with ourselves. And one of the quadrants in the Johari Wonder is the blind spot. And what that means is this is stuff that other people can see about you, but you are completely unaware of. So everybody knows that one person who maybe takes pride in the fact that they tell it like it is, and they'll always speak the truth, and they think that everybody loves them because they just tell it like it is. Yet in the background, everybody avoids them because they're overly critical and insensitive. Or it's that negative person who just walks around with a negative mindset, and they literally walk into a room and they suck all the energy out of the room. But when you go up to them and say, hey, what's wrong? You're looking a little down today. They're like, no, I'm fine. You know, so we can see blind spots in others very, very quickly. And I know if you think about people in your circle, you'll know what I'm talking about. But just as easily as we can see blind spots in others, there's other people can see blind spots within us, or within you. And so it's really, really important that we uncover those blind spots. Like, I'll give you an example. For example, I always regard myself as a very good listener. I'm a coach. It's what I do every day. I listen to people. So when people say, what is one of your greatest strengths? I say, I listen well. Until last year, one of my really good friends called me out for interrupting her and not listening to her in her conversation. And then it happened a second time. And suddenly I was very aware of the fact that maybe I'm not as good a listener as I think. So I've gone and worked on that. But there could be something in your life that's holding you back that you're not even aware of yet. So the point of the email was then to go, well, why don't we go and seek out what this blind spot is? Because maybe there's something holding you back right now and you don't even know it. Wouldn't you want to know? And in fact, if everybody else can see it within you and you can't see it yourself, I think that's even more of a reason to go and seek out what exactly this blind spot is that's holding you back. And the best way to do it is to pick an accountability partner. And I think the type of person that you choose is really, really important. Do not choose somebody who is overly critical and insensitive. You know, sometimes when we're finding out information about ourselves that we didn't know, we can also get a little bit sensitive. So we need to choose somebody who we trust, somebody who knows us, who interacts with us a lot, but someone who you feel completely safe with, having an open and honest conversation. And just remember, once you start uncovering these blind spots in your life, you're doing it with the purpose and the intention to move on to another level of growth. There may just be something that's holding you back, and you need to go out and find what it is. So that's the point of the message this week. Go and find out what your blind spot is, and then go to work on becoming a better version of yourself. Have a great week, everyone.